everybody. Hi. Finally. But I was sleeping. I was sleeping. I was so tired. That highway just takes it out
We
of you.
slept all the way. What do
It's
you mean it took a lot
it took
out
it
of
out of
you?
me, even though I napped on the second day. I don't know what it was. Unloading the car,
Hey, Robbie, Mitch, Potato,
couple
Kimbra, Joe.
things that hit us in the face. I was just drained, and I could. If I'd have started at 6, you'd have seen me sitting still like this.
You're still doing it.
Now you're gonna watch me do this. That much better, right? That much better. Thank you, Joe, Kimbra, Potato, Kartoff, Robbie, Mitch.
Hey, Bourbon.
So come on in, people, and click that like. Click that like. Click the like.
Okay,
Thank
I
you.
just want everyone to know that today I don't turn. No, 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 no.
Okay.
I did all the driving today. And the worst part of the driving in 2 days was going through DC.
Washington, D.C., yeah.
Hey, Cheesy Banana. Hey, Soul.
Soul Cicita. Roy Quitter. Yeah, I'm okay. Just insane. Hi, Olga. Crystal.
Loopsy, Loopsy.
Loopsy. Just insane. And old. So over the
Oh, I
weekend.
do too. Have you heard anything, Soul? About Namal and her mom?
No. Sorry, I wish I could. Uh, we can talk about Jennifer Dyer. Isn't that her last name? Or Powers?
Wait a minute.
Jennifer with the husband named Jim, who was taken to the hospital. Well,
Jennifer Powers.
Powers. He didn't know what it was. He hurt all
But
over.
he is home now.
He's home now. Guess what it was? Gallbladder. Nasty, nasty, nasty. I've heard it. In fact, my sister June had a
Liver,
horrible
pancreas, and gallbladder. 8 stones. 2
8
surgeries.
stones. Oh my gosh. So thank God for Jim being able to get help. Thank you
Hey,
to the
Taylor.
doctors and the nurses that took
Hi,
care of them.
hello. Albert.
Mike Clemens, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm glad you could catch us. Is it Spendisol? Am I saying that correctly?
Spider Saw?
Spider Saw? Okay, I always say things wrong. Hey, Mike Clemens.
Let me see.
Hey, DJ.
Roy Quitter.
Spider Saw.
The Cheesy Banana. I like that name. Kimbra Angel. The Angel.
Hey, JT. Scott Bagley. We just got home around
Taylor
what,
Cope.
2:30?
Albert
Destiny
Destin.
Glenn.
Spider Saw. I'm
That's
glad
true.
you're home too. And
Spidey Soul.
yes,
I'll just call you Spidey. I hope that's okay.
Spidey, like Spider-Man.
Kendra.
You got that Spidey tingling sensation going on. JT, Scott Bagley. It is nice to get back home,
It was great seeing Jen and Kylie and
especially
Marlon.
to see them and my mom.
And Tom, I have to say
And Tom, I'm
and
sorry.
Mom. Of course,
Kylie
Mom.
and Tom, her boyfriend.
We saw Mom first, and then we went across the street and saw Jen and Marlon and Kylie and Tom.
In Tulsa, Oklahoma, we have our
Hey,
friend Kendra Pinkerton, who is from Oklahoma or Tulsa. Say hi to Kendra. There's got to be a couple of people. Antoinette Galindo. Oh my God, thank you so much. That really is very nice. What a super, super nice donation. My God.
Yes, incredible.
I'm in shock.
Well, Ty, I hope you enjoy yourself.
So how about you, Antoinette? What's going on? I
Good.
really thank you for
Thanks,
that
Heidi.
gift.
Destiny Glenn, Dalton.
Say something else. What's going on there, lady? Oh, Roy Quitter is from Tulsa. So Kendra, Roy Quitter, Kendra. There you go. You see that, Kendra? You got one person from Tulsa. I forgot that Roy Quitter was from there.
Hey, we have to tell them about where we stayed last night.
Oh,
It wasn't
not
horrible,
bad.
but it wasn't the best room I've ever been in.
Yes.
But it cost less than the ADR
All right.
room that
So
we
the
did
ADR room we went to,
in
which was
Florida.
really not nice at all, and was overpriced at
And
$125. I got the money, $20 back as a deposit, I think.
Yeah, they do bourbon.
33%. 33 to them, 66 to you. That's for live. So anybody who really feels offended, you can always just go to my store. Although I'm not saying you have to, but if you really like to give and you don't like that idea of a big chunk coming out, you can always go there and just not buy something, or buy something and give us
It's PayPal,
more
Rick.
than the payment.
No, you
PayPal.
can't give more than the payment.
Why can't you?
You can go directly to PayPal
Yeah.
and you make a donation to the email address.
Okay.
But you can't.
Just
If you're buying something that costs $6, you can't say take $10 out. It doesn't work that way.
I would say, here, I want to give you $1,000, but I don't want 600 magnets.
Thanks, DJ.
Thank you, DJ Southpaw. And I am very happy to have had some chats with people, DJ included, privately, or at least email back and
Yeah.
forth.
I
And
think you've spoken to JT too.
And JT pointed out some very interesting personality. Betty Butterfield, I think's her name, on YouTube. And I waited for a question. Betty Butterfield's material is 10 years, 12 years old. Is Betty Butterfield still around themselves? And why no video?
DJ, you can't send
And
us
yes,
a text.
DJ.
Oh, you might be able to.
Well,
oh, okay. I
not
don't
text.
know.
I got your. I think. Oh yeah, I got a text from you, but I got your email and of course my response. And like I said
Yeah,
to you,
not too many people can text you.
happy to have helped in some small way, and this can be a ongoing chat. Okay, DJ Southpaw and Jennifer and I chatted quite a bit.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I see the email, but if you happen to have Rick's cell phone number, I can't look at his text.
Gotcha.
But I think I'm going to change that shortly.
Oh, no, DJ sent me a text a little while ago thanking me for
Yeah, I know.
the
I
chat.
mean, I know that
Julia
now.
Indica, thank you. How are you
Hello,
tonight?
Julia.
We're very good. Still sitting kind of in stunned silence at Antoinette's very generous donation right out of the gate. Okay, I got 70 people here.
But wait a minute, we didn't finish talking about the hotel room.
Okay, we will. But where are those like buttons? 70 in the room. Where are those people pushing the like button?
Yeah, we only
Please
have 28 likes.
click the like button. If you have to, you can go out to click like without leaving the whole channel and then just go right back in.
Congratulations, Julia. Where'd you get hired?
Oh, good. Julia got a job.
A lot of people have help wanted signs up. I've noticed that.
We don't know Mike. Okay.
I wouldn't mind getting a part-time job, but it would mess up my Social Security, and I could only work certain months one place, certain months another.
You wouldn't want to work in Maryland,
No, I can't work in Maryland.
or you'll pull us back in there.
Yeah. But maybe next time we go down to Florida, I'll find out about different volunteering things I can do, because
Yeah.
it gets bad when you sit around and you don't have projects to do. Here, I have a lot of projects to do. I have painting to do downstairs, although we do have painting to do when we get back to Florida. I'm going to do.
Oh, yeah. But we got painting down in the basement now. We're back here in Baltimore. We're going to finish our basement and get it to be what we wanted it to be, basically like a little club basement area with nicely painted
Hey, as long
walls.
as you like it, Julia, that's what counts. If you have
And
to, when you
carpet.
need to work, you need to at least like it. You don't have to love it, but you go there every single day, usually, and for hours at a time. I have worked at jobs that I've absolutely hated. But I did. Hey, Carla!
Today, the temperature was not as warm as Florida.
Well, it's 72 right now here.
Right.
And let me see. In Seminole, it's 81.
81 in Seminole, 72 here. So like I said, it's a little bit warmer today in Florida. But on, what was it, Sunday or Saturday, when it was over 90 degrees up here.
Yep.
And it never got past the upper 80s in Florida, which was very nice. We had a breeze. We always have a breeze in Florida. Where we are, it's really perpetually every day. If there's no breeze, that is an odd thing.
Yes.
So let me see what this says.
And I told Rick. when we
Roy
got
Coyote.
home-
Rick.
What the hell was this walking up the street?
I don't know, wait a minute.
I told Rick today he had to put a bird bath out here so we could have a waterfront property like we do in Florida. You're gonna miss it.
All right, there's a person walking up the street shirtless, wearing tennis shoes. He's got a pretty good musculature.
No, it's all right.
I think I got him. Do you see him? What do you think?
No, you didn't. I don't think you got him. No. You got the shot of cars and houses, and me looking at the phone with my glasses on.
Somebody said we saw him a bit. Invite him over. Is he cute? Yeah, he was, JT. I tell you. And the way he walked, I think he was a little light in the shorts.
No, he had that little bit of swagger.
A little bit. He had a little bit. It was like a cross of, I'm mentally ill and I don't know where I'm going. I'm walking around. I'm totally in a fog.
He wasn't. He had purpose in his stride. The thing is,
He was on the way to his imaginary.
Not so often do we see people walking up here half clothed.
Yeah, it's usually a fairly clothed crowd.
It's usually Rick doing that.
People, I'm usually the only one not clothed. Everybody else usually is clothed. So that was a interesting departure from. It must be because we're back. The crazies are here now. And when we pulled into the driveway with the truck, soon after I removed the magnetic signs. But we did ride up from Florida to Maryland with our magnetic signs on the truck. It felt so nice to have my magnetic signs that nobody honked at me. Nobody said, "Who are you?" Nobody said, "Dick." It's like they might as well not even been there. Okay, well that's that. I hope that was funny. They're still stuck on light in the shorts. That's an old expression. Old men like my dad's age. He'd be 100 now. That's what they said about people who, men like, you know what this means when you say men that are kind of men who can lisp. Does that help? These are old stereotypes, but these were by nice people. These weren't people who would hurt a person who was gay. They just would make fun of them
Hey,
and
Danielle Redmond.
make little gentleman jokes. I'm sorry for the gay people that probably now cry because I told you about that
cry.
history that they did that. I always had fun.
I remember one time in high school, and I'm going to see, when did I graduate? I graduated in 70. So this was like
Stephen
in
Dix.
1969.
There's Bud's Red Hots.
Would you let me finish my story?
He's that guy that gave us all that money last time. He's so cool.
My one teacher was talking about a guy who was in, I forget what the position was, but it was normally a female position.
Yeah.
And I did a little, at that time it was accepted, it's not now, and I wouldn't do it, a limp wrist thing.
That's it, right.
And she caught me, and she goes, no, that is not right. She called me out for it.
Yeah, like Dalton Lanier, a feminine
no,
man.
we haven't watched The Vampire Diaries.
Feminine
that sun
man.
is getting right in my eyes, and I can't see without my glasses, but I need my sunglasses on. Let me see if I can wear both.
Yeah, I put him over top.
Well, you're weird.
Yeah, well, it worked.
No, it's better.
So, males that are a little effeminate, have a female side that are more cozy and cuddly.
Can we finish about the room?
Okay, the room was really good.
It
And
was.
I got a shower,
Had good pressure.
good pressure,
The
and
room was old and worn.
and they had
It needed
repainted
a paint
it.
job. No, it needed a paint job. It wasn't the cleanest, but it wasn't
think
dirty. The bedding was fine.
The floor should have been cleaned.
Yeah, the floor, but it looked like they had redone the floor.
The shower fixture
Had good pressure though.
had good.
We didn't even look
it was
at the
one
coffee
of those
maker.
one of those valves that you'd use to divert the water. But this thing was so old, it looked like it was from the 60s, maybe even earlier.
But it did have
But
a
it worked.
fridge and a microwave. TV was good.
The refridge with the microwave sitting on top of the refridge, stuck over it a little bit. It was balanced okay. Little things like that were odd.
He didn't eat the soap, but he did use it to take a shower.
I used the soap is actually I've seen this. It's used by better hotels. It's a nice thick bar of soap, and they call it luxury soap. You open it up, it lathers up real nicely. They give you two.
Yeah, Rue, he does need to take
One
me to
for
some
the
fancy
shower and one
places.
for the sink. I'm glad you're
So
laughing,
am
Davis
I.
Hall.
Soap on a rope, Sean said.
Soap on a rope.
Don't bend over.
Yeah, I used to use that rope to clean myself. Put some
Ew.
soap on it, and then I'd rub it right between my legs. Then it was a brown soap on a rope, or brown rope on a soap.
Yeah, what was it? Pave de la?
I used it in Boy Scouts. I didn't have to bring a washcloth.
Ooh, soap anal beads.
I used anal beads too
You did not.
when I had impaction.
Do you want me to
I would
fix you a drink?
push them in with a stick and then pull them out slowly
Oh, Rick, stop.
while I twisted the beads.
Oh, guess what we forgot
Counterclockwise.
to pack?
What?
The Nerf gun.
I think I got it.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you're going to, yeah, you could make me one.
You want one of these?
Yeah, one of those kind of things.
The same sweetness?
Sure.
Okay. I'll be back, guys.
Oh. So, thank you for pushing up these likes. I know I hate to be a drag with the like button, but as I've explained, yeah, Deep Eddy's tie, of course. You know, the vodka that we drink, that we praise, and we never hear from them in terms of letting us represent them during the show and doing little ad spots while we're here. I would be happy to do other products. Does anybody have anything they're trying to market? Maybe one of the fans here has got a great operation. Maybe you have some product you sell, service. Would you like to consider letting Cocktail Hour with Rick advertise for you? It's kind of hard to talk when I'm seeing comments from someone like Sweet Kimbra Angel about a gusset. It's terrible, gussets. Fleet Enema, I brought the Fleet Enema up, folks, so we can do some summer cleansing. Yes, I'm prepared to be able to do summer cleansing. Meat Puppet wants to sell a 2020 MacBook Pro. That sounds like what I have, Meat Puppet. What's wrong with your 2020? Is it supposed to only last 1 year? No, these were before Sandy Gay. These are just my cleansers. Let hers be hers and mine be mine. And didn't she have fun Friday night? That Sandy was a hoot. I think people liked her. She went for like an hour. Oh, really? Okay, well. Hey, Janina, hello. Well, it can be a potato, kartoff. And JT says, yes, he's ready to be cleansed daily. He's a dirty boy. Congrats to Dalton. Cell signal should be better now. Let me see. I have lots of little pony stuff that I want to sell. All right, so is there anybody interested in collectibles? The Little Pony series. Danielle of the UK has a large collection and she would like to take offers, highest bid possible, for her lovingly owned and cared for toys. These toys would look beautiful in your home. Just imagine having like a little cornucopia case in the corner, one of those corner units, filled with your little pony stuff. If you would like anything from Danielle, you can write an email to me at rick.adr@aol.com and I will pass your information to her and you two can do the deal. Oh, and they're in mint condition, Danielle says, so don't think you're running off with a set of My Little Pony goods for a couple of pennies. Right, Danielle? We're talking good bucks. And then if Danielle is happy with the transaction, and if I did help in any way, since I just did barter this transaction,
What'd you do?
you send me back a small percentage in in thanks. And I'll do this for anyone who has anything to sell.
Oh God, what did I miss?
Oh, Danielle Redmond has a collection of mint condition My Little Pony toys,
Oh,
and she would
hey Gmail.
like very much if someone would like to buy her set. Hi, Paul.
Whose birthday is it? Jenny?
Hello.
Alex?
So here is the deal. I am Rick, and I'm ready to sell anything. Give me one, two, three, five, seven, seven, 20, any more 20. Sold for 20. Who is that over there? Meat Puppet.
Meat Puppet?
Meat Puppet, Meat Puppet bought the smelly gusset from Kimbra Angel for $20. You two get together and set it up. I don't know if that's what your intention was, Kimbra, but I just made you $20, all right? All right, next item up for bid.
Tay said Sandy Gay earrings. I hope everybody enjoyed Friday night.
I hope so, but I lost a few subscribers, I guess. People didn't like that kind of thing. So this is what I was hoping after, a Sandy Gay, a nice new episode. Ooh, nope. Ooh, oh well. What can I do? I'm not going to cry about it. You all told me don't look at the numbers.
That's right, you shouldn't.
But they fucking suck, those numbers.
I'm glad you liked it, Danielle.
So maybe I'll get to 10,000 by the year 2050. I'll just keep trying. I'll have a heart-lung machine by then, and I won't be able to be so mobile in 2050.
Rick, I think it's somebody's birthday. Janica?
Is there a Janina?
Janina?
Belated birthday for a Janina?
I'm turning my car off.
Janina Alex?
What time is it?
It's, I don't know.
7:28. I'll wait a little bit more.
Janina Alex.
She's in here.
Mike Clemens started smoking after Friday's episode.
Well, is that a good thing or
Danielle said it was brilliant. Ruth Sandy is always welcome. Next, Sandy Gay under. Oh my God. I almost went out with no underwear. When I came out with my outfit, I was going to come out without underwear on. What if I'd have mooned you all? Would that have made it worse? Because I was close to mooning you all. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate that. So sweet. No free balling. It might be. Hey, Robert Ryan, that is great. Wife out of hospital, doing fine in recovery.
Oh, okay, yeah, fine. I just wanted
That's
to
great. I'm very glad for you, Ryan. God bless. Darlene's busy in the background. How are you? So what is this day with Rick and Darlene on 1010?
Huh?
Paul is trying to what do you want to pay for a day with us? A day with Rick and Darlene is only $5,000.
Oh, shit. Are you going to sing happy birthday?
Yes, I'm just waiting to get to it.
Okay. Just don't forget.
So, but Robert Ryan, his wife,
Yeah.
had needed surgery, came through fine.
Yes.
Is home recovering.
I'm very
Or
glad.
is in recovery, maybe, she said. Hopefully home very soon. All right, Janina. How old are you now? 18? 17? You finally made it to 18 or 19? You look so young and innocent by your artificial photo image. How old are you? Tell me, my dear. I
You don't
guess.
need to know. You can still sing.
No, but
without
not
knowing.
going to tell me, huh? Not even going to lie and tell me.
Oh,
23.
So you're back on Gmail?
All right, now, Ariel A, is this a different person?
No, she's 23. She's
All right,
23.
Ariel, are you a friend of Janina's?
Just
Maybe
sing.
sisters.
Stop being nosy.
I want to know. Whatever. All right, Janina. Here goes nothing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Janina. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Pam, glad you could join us.
And many more.
They're best buddies.
They're best buddies and they're watching the show.
Yes.
That is so cool. Excellent. That's what I was hoping. Something
This must
like
be a
that.
pizza.
Is this a pizza delivery?
Yes.
We got a pizza delivery in progress, and the man has already put on his mask, showing respect. Isn't that nice? And I bet you this is going to taste so good.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. I made it myself for you.
Did you?
Yes,
I
sir.
don't know. Should that scare me if you're delivering? Do you also
Little
make
bit.
them? You can just put it right
No,
on the chair.
No.
We do a little bit of everything now.
So what place is this from?
Pizza sauce.
Come here. Look.
I'd
Pizza
rather-
sauce.
I'd rather not
Get
be
the
admitted.
pizza
Thank you.
sauces pizzas.
He'd rather not.
Okay.
Thank you.
That chased him off. Pizza sauce on
Joppa.
Joppa Road, right here, right down the street. It's not Lido's, no. They're local and they make great pizza and food.
You want
And
me to
I
bring you a piece
embarrassed-
out?
Sure, you can get me a plate and whatever and make me a piece. We're famished. So it looks like it's going to be that that thing you do, that mukbang thing. Ready for Rick mukbang. We eat together. I will bless my food in your presence. Thank you, God, for all my blessings, and thank you for the food I'm about to receive. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Pizza. Yes, what did I have today? I had just a bunch of this and that. I had yogurt, no, cottage cheese, and mango. Hey, RDG, that was what I had as my breakfast. And then we had a couple little thingies driving. But after we got back here, I didn't have anything to eat. Nothing. Oh, I finally had a sandwich. Darlene did make a sandwich for us. I forgot about that. I thought I had eaten something because I'm not dying that much. No pineapple. I don't have beer, Robert. I mean, I do, but she's making me a drink and I had water. If you don't have beer, at least have a drink. That's what I say. That's why this show is called Cocktail Hour with Rick. All right, well, thank you, folks. I see you've been busy as I've been talking or being oblivious, and now up to 71 likes. Amazing. So, in the world of celebrity that I know, what, did I start drinking at 5? No, the cocktail hour. It started at 7. Pentium Fort Guy, thank you. Greetings from Chicago and Chevy Beretta Club. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I was in Chicago for 1 week. back in 1984, I believe. The Hard Rock Cafe had been constructed. So, is that right? Maybe it was a little later than that. Maybe it was 87. The Windy City is fun to visit. Is it really windy? Or is it only windy sometimes? They always say Windy City. Hello, Brendan. There's Brendan L. Hello. You started drinking at 13. I started at 12. Isn't that great? You got 5 Bitcoins and you made 230. Is that $230,000 or $230? And then, how do you do that? I mean, this whole Bitcoin, all this, what do they call it? Doesn't matter, whatever. Cryptocurrency. Totally baffles me. I don't know anything about it. Natty Ice. Oh, Dub, you poor man.
This is a fusion pizza. It has pepperoni, Italian sausage,
Cheeses.
black olives, onions, peppers.
And the sauce. JT, thank you so much. Chuck Nip is still alive, who does, but he stopped doing drag. Oh, okay. Well, Chuck was funny when he was a younger guy. I like that stuff. That was really good. And thanks for pointing it out to me. I never even knew there was somebody that had done that prior. But it was almost like Mrs. Doubtfire and some other kind of attempts prior. Vitamin P, I got that from K1-ish. I like that. Paul stole money from the sister's piggy bank to buy his first beer. Paul, I stole money to buy ice cream from the ice cream truck. I was like 5 or 6. Boy, I didn't get to eat any of that ice cream.
You've gotten in a lot of trouble for that.
And still, it's still a popular story as people don't remember. It's like new every time I say it. Yeah, these guys are good. You haven't had any real pizza? Well,
Did you work for the city ever?
I did.
I thought you did.
Yeah, I worked for the city of Baltimore for a year and a half, a little more than a year and a half. And then I went to work for a company in consulting, environmental consulting. Then I worked for 3 months for Johns Hopkins in the Office of Safety. Then as their safety was really poor and they didn't like me pointing it out, I was given the opportunity to resign or be fired, so I resigned.
Good job, cutie.
Then I went to work for the state government, which made up to a total of 30-year career when you add it all up. Thank you. I'm a smart aleck, Jay. Smart Rick instead of Alec, that's all.
This is good.
And this is good pizza, too, for a mucking bang and all that. I had a job for a very short period of time. We were together. It was a pizza delivery job. So this is how it worked out. I'm not making much in tips. I'm really getting frustrated running around these pizza. And then, in the middle of one of my pizza runs, my car breaks down. I forget what the repair was, but it had to get back to a shop, had to be towed, everything. So the guy, who's the manager, he said, "Okay, tell you what, I'm checking your time out right here." I said, "What?" So he cut me off time wise within the time of a delivery. "Hey, trainee, thank you very much." Yeah,
Remember the first job we did together? I can't believe we
we
survived.
delivered telephone books out of a car. Try to make some extra money. Now they don't even publish telephone books. Oh, meat puppet, that's sad. It was, I think I had my serpentine belt broke. Something major. I was dead. In the good old days.
Hey, Shovel Fighter, glad you came into the chat.
Yes. Why you lay back? I'm glad you enjoyed just listening to us and looking at the other chatters. Yeah, Robert, and we all have to watch our serpentine belt snap. When they say serpentine belt, you know what that is made of, right?
No. Rubber.
Bring back asbestos, everybody. Your serpentine belt is asbestos containing. Didn't know that? Just like a lot of brake discs are. Yes. So your brakes and your serpentine belt. And then when you blow the dust out of your wheels, when you change the brake pads, that dust. Oh, is that asbestos containing dust? No, Rick, that can't possibly be. Yeah. Bring back asbestos. So, although it's funny to say that, nobody really wants any asbestos, I can quite assure you. You don't want it to end your life in pain. It may not make you die young, but it'll make it so that when you're old enough to retire, you can't do anything, and then you die in pain. So asbestos is best left alone. Oh, your hair got a big compliment there
What?
from JT from last session. I told her when she started the show on Friday that she looked great. The footage, she just looked so good on it. She didn't believe me.
Thank you, J-Tag.
Does anybody else agree with JT that Darlene looked
Oh,
very
Shovel
good
Fighter,
to
I'm glad
start?
you made a live screen.
I think that she could do fine in front of the camera anytime. She doesn't have to work at it. That's just what you get.
You're so full of shit. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, everybody.
Most
you know,
of the
I really
time,
don't like being in front of the camera. Hey, I'm glad you made it.
she doesn't
today.
wear makeup much, except when we go out on something special. But, you know, maybe a little lipstick
I
or
wore it
nothing.
every day when I worked.
Yeah, but not now.
True.
When do you ever put makeup on during the work week if we're not going out to dinner or something?
Never.
She doesn't need it. It's natural. Just have clean skin. And buy that stuff that what's her name from Friends? The one who
Jennifer Aniston?
Jennifer Aniston keeps putting on. The one who looks so young and does stupid commercials, pretending like it's a real conversation or something like that. Oh, Aveeno, I'm worth it. It goes into my skin. It soaks in just like butter into steak.
I don't use it.
Darlene is a supermodel.
I am not.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Robert, yes. Don't ever change. And it's
Yeah, they are great. The Neutrogena wipes, I do use them. And that's what Sandy Gay used to get the makeup off.
I did have a ball.
Hey, Spidey, that's great.
I think that's the longest time period I ever stayed in that character, even though my voice kept going back to the old gravelly Rick voice. JT, you laughed till you cried. I loved some other people said they were crying. They were so funny. Do you use Nivea? Do you like that? Does it work for you, Danielle? Bo was a champ. All this. Hey, Tristan. Jacobucci. This is not your first time, is it, Tristan? If it is, let us know. One free gift for all first time on the cocktail hour people. So is this your first time?
Oh, I'm glad, Scott.
Thank you, Scott. I mean, that's the whole purpose, right? To try to help everybody have a good time. And we worked that one. We certainly worked the angle up on that one. That was so good. Oh, Robbie, Maker's Mark, yes. I like the fact that you have to take wax off of it to open the bottle. So did she say, is this Tristan's first time riding on the cocktail hour train? It's like Soul Train, but it's Rick's train. Rick's train. Did your mother laugh, Dalton? You got her into it? Choo choo. So my friends in Finders Beepers, they just did a hilarious bit where Andy was a dancer on the bar. Yes, you've got to go over to Finders Beepers History Seekers and look for Andy dressed up. It might be on the second channel.
He certainly does, Bourbon.
Thank you, Janina. Well, I guess I couldn't get an acknowledgement, but Tristan, if you happen to be it's happening your first time, what we'd like to do is get you to send us an email and send us, your name and address so we can post it to you, a free gift. Just a couple little things to say welcome to Cocktail Hour with Rick and to the Rick Serra channel. So I hope that you will, if you are a first time. And as far as I'm concerned, you are.
If you're in the chat and you haven't hit the like button, hit the X button to get out of the chat, hit the like button, and then go back into the live chat.
Okay, you hear that? You click the X button. As soon as you get outside, click the like button. Then you'll be able to click re-enter the chat.
That's our grandkids you hear barking.
Yes, that's our grand puppies across the street. Hey, this.
Hey, I can't. I guess she is worried about you, Shovel, if she heard part of the erotica.
Bailey. Missy.
Don't forget to include your mailing address.
Mister. All right, great, Tristan. Excellent. It's nothing unsafe. It's totally fine. You'll get not a cocktail hour, but a channel magnet. The Rick Serra channel magnet.
Padme.
Plus a autographed photograph and a signed business card.
Look at your son. He just left the front porch and he's peeing on the plants. No.
I don't see anybody with
Yeah, Robbie, if you could do that, that would be great.
gas mask on.
I can't. Kylie, don't be scared.
Kylie, my granddaughter, my love, is in the room. Say hi, Kylie.
Are you finished with your tans tonight? She's been working hard.
We've been watching people coming in and out.
No, we didn't see
I didn't
them.
see a person with a gas mask on. Are you serious? So apparently somebody came in to get a tan and they put on like a full face respirator. Holy moly. Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Rose. He takes vitamins as supplements.
Hello, Saigon. Rose, it's been a while. How are you doing? We are well. Wormy's on
If you can do that, that would be great, Robbie.
Cocktail Hour with Rick coaster. We sell these coasters with an
Looks like
image
you have another tan coming, Kylie.
which was drawn by Lemon Boogers, the same person who drew the rendition of the channel magnet logo.
Look at your son, just moseying
He
around.
was moseying around, checking out everything. So, yeah, my granddaughter told me today that her thoughts are now towards maybe, I guess it sounds like she's going towards an esthetician,
Yes.
right? Isn't that what it's called?
Yes, I believe so.
She gets different certifications for different techniques and procedures, but she's already an excellent spray tanner, very good at that. And then she also does whitening, teeth whitening. What other services do you do so far, Kylie?
I think those two are the only ones right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
Bo was marking his territory, yeah.
But she wants to do brows and lashes and
Brows,
facial
lashes, facials.
massage.
Multi-talented.
Crystal, he needs to take photos. It's her next tanner.
The next client with a
She has a very pretty
yellow
yellowish
purse
green purse.
coming in to
She
see
has
my
on a black
granddaughter.
dress. She's getting ready to knock on the door.
She's freaking out because we're talking about her. Yes,
Well,
there's
when we
cicadas around here.
When we
hear
actually
them.
got off the Beltway, our windows were down and we could hear the cicadas. I haven't heard them since we've been
Yeah,
home.
of course, there's none down in Florida. So yes, and I saw specimens, exoskeletons left behind, still hanging on a couple of their vertical columns for my deck. So I looked at my old pool, laying in a heap.
Oh, you need to take a couple photos and put them up on the channel.
we'll have to show you that. So maybe I'll put a couple of photos up under community for your enjoyment of what does it look like? How did Rick's pool make it through the winter?
Why was your left butt cheek bared so the mosquitoes could bite it? Is my question.
So I was saying
Right.
before, earlier, I got off track, that I was not going to wear underwear as Sandy Gay Friday. And I was going to, at some point,
Oh no.
make a comment like, ew, I'm not going to put on any nasty boy underwear either. And since Darlene didn't get me any, I'm commando. And I would have waited for some reaction. And then I would have like said, oh, you don't believe me? Huh? If you don't believe me? And I would have turned around and I would have given you all a super moon, just like the one we're about to have. Yeah, you got a super moon. No, not pink, it's white. It's pretty white.
I'm so well. You got dressed on the live stream,
Yeah,
so they saw your underwear.
they saw that. Now, what happy birthday did I forget, Sol Cecita? I sang it once. Did you slip away? Tunak Tun. An Indian, like the country song. So it's like a country song. Is that right? No, okay. It's Indian. I got you, sure. So it's going to use the instrumentation and the scale, the beat of typical Indian music, okay, and it's called Tanak Tanak Tun. And it's a fun viral hit.
Saw your moon when you were in the pool.
Oh yeah, I've done that before. The Third Martian would have liked if I had done that. So I don't know if you missed it, but if you did, last Friday I was Sandy Gay for about an hour. For an hour of the show. And I think it was definitely one of the best we've ever had because we planned it. So it's on replay.
Wait a minute. Let me stop you there. Yes, we did plan it, but whose idea was that?
What, to go to Sandy Gay?
Yes.
Was it mine?
No.
You did it?
Yes. I said, how about I start the show, and then when you come out, because I couldn't get you up, you were sleeping, code word sleeping.
Yeah, you came up with the opening idea.
Yes.
But I mean, I'm the one who said I want to be dressed up like Sandy Gay, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm concerned too, K1ish.
Okay. She was brilliant in that, and I came up with the idea of doing a long Sandy Gay because she would not have wanted that. But since it was happening anyway, she rolled with it. She got me a dress. She got me a hat. She got makeup. We brought it all up so that we can maybe have her on another show, okay? So don't think that's the one and done. Especially after you all loved it so much. You know how much I love when you guys love things.
The lipstick could not be within the lines. That's
The
for
lipstick,
sure.
that was really good. It could have been like more like all over here, but that's too just moronic.
That pizza's really good, isn't it? Oh, you can't talk because your mouth is full of food? That's never stopped you before. Well, see, Dan said he wanted to watch that episode, but sad to say, he was sleeping and he did miss it. And he just moved recently, just the other day, I believe. What day was it?
Saturday, Dan moved into the Belvedere. Now he's all the way into Belvedere. Oh, it's a red, Olga. Definitely a red.
Yeah, I got um, them a red.
But Olga, I cannot wear heels.
Hey, Vanna, glad you made it. I
Yeah.
hope you saw us when we were in Florida.
Now, a lot of people may not know, but if you would look at Olga's profile, she has a profile on Facebook. Sorry, I outed you there, Olga. But she's a lovely lady, great uh, figure, always taking care of herself, and she likes to wear high heels. And me,
I always
I'm
had
not.
trouble with high heels.
Yeah.
Even now I can't. I have to be flat. But when I was younger, I could wear heels, but I could never wear spikes. Short heels, yes.
I'll say one thing else about Olga. She lives in a beautiful location, right on the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah. Oh, people are concerned because the mall's not here, and I agree. And Rick has to go out tomorrow and buy a monitor and hook up our computer. And I will email them all and see how she's doing. I know there was a problem. She was having some issues with her mom, and she had to go to PA to see that. So I hate to say it, it may be bad news that we get it back.
Yeah. I mean,
Maria G's here.
Hi, Maria. Hello. Thank you for being here. Good to see you, my
Yeah,
friend.
but Spidey, is their pizza good if they deliver till 3? Or they figured they're drunks and they don't care what it tastes like? Yes, prayers to Namal's mom.
Definitely. We have no idea what the status is for her mom. Nirmal doesn't have it easy herself physically, you know. She's actually has her own challenges. So, God bless them both. I wish that her mother could be healed and that she could still enjoy some quality life. But if it can't be, but suffering and more treatment, etc. I hope that God's will be done. Christopher Grimm, thank you. Work was amazing. I spread sauce over the pizzas, put cheese on and pepperonis too. Working at Little Caesars is so fun, even for 21. Little Caesars, pizza, pizza. Now, Christopher, did you hear the story about how we all went on a full paid expenses trip? Her father-in-law, right?
Yes.
Um, or stepfather, actually.
Yes, stepfather, not
Duh.
father-in-law. Duh.
He won this contest through some radio station he listened to, but it was Little Caesars, and he got all this stuff. So,
Hey, Bo.
did they have Little Caesars at Kmart's? I know Kmart's had lunch counter, and they had some kind of food. They
I
kept
think
changing
towards the
it,
end, some of them did have Little Caesars.
and they did reduce them, and then they removed them. Well, Christopher Grimm, thank you very much for your donation.
Because we're in Maryland, we're not in Florida. You can't see it. All you can see is the brick wall behind Rick. If we turn it around, you'll see our lawn and our daughter's house. And me.
Listen to the birds as they speak to their mates, telling them to please come back to the nest. I'm horny. The animals are not much different than people. after a long day of hunting or working and
Hey,
then
Brennan.
eating, they
Ben?
want to settle down and have
No,
their
Robert, it's
woman
not
take
Essex.
care of them sexually
It's
until
Parkville.
they are satisfied, as the wife should do.
Oh, shut up. That's my car. The engine is still running. We
That
can
was
have
a moment with nature.
my battery is dead.
Yeah. Thank you. The yard looks great. Did anybody like the narration? I was getting a little bit twisted.
No.
Birdie erotica.
But the birds are going crazy.
They are?
Hear them?
It's really beautiful. It is nice that our street is so quiet that you can actually hear the birds. That is something that we are lucky to have here. I think there's a lot more noise in Florida than we have from here. Area noise.
Depend on, who's cutting the grass and the plane or the helicopters flying over. If Mike is doing work. Yeah, Ben, we really
Thank you,
like
Mike.
it
That's
there.
a good title, too. Windows to the Wild with Rick Serra. Hateful Hero has to bring up the damn pigeons.
No, we don't have bird feeders.
Sometimes it sounds like there's squirrels in the ceiling of the attic, which is really not that
Hey,
big
Robert
of a
and
space.
wife, hi. No, I would never. I don't even listen to erotica. It makes me ill. There's no way I would read it. Sorry, Mike. When I was helping Dan pack up over a year ago, and Rick came down, they were doing a podcast, they were doing erotica. I took a chair and went as far away in that apartment as I could, so I wouldn't have to listen to it.
And then we included her, and Dan started saying some bad things, pretending that he was Rod Roddy.
He was saying bad stuff about me, but I think I got it. If he left it on there, I got him back.
Oh, you did, and it was on there.
Oh, okay.
So, on one of the podcasts from summer a year ago, I guess that's what it was, right? Rick's Neurotica. Yeah, Dan does a good Rod Roddy. I try to do it as well, but I'm not as good. I can barely get one out.
Ben, we really like Florida, and in all honesty, the more we go down, the more we like it. But we miss Jen and Kylie too much to be down there all the time.
Yeah,
But within the next couple years, it could happen.
We could. On one hand, though, it's nice to have.
Oh, we have somebody from Rio de Janeiro. I can't say
No.
it. Brazil, yes. Rio de Janeiro. Yes. Well,
Oh, via Jante Virtual en Brazil. Is this your first time catching our show? And I'm really happy you did. Is that true? Rio, I will call you. We'd like to send you a little gift if this is your first time here on Cocktail Hour with Rick. My name is Rick Serra, and maybe you know me through working with Dan Bell and doing different films with him. Is this your first time? Because first timers, we send you a little gift. We just need you to send me your name and your mailing address. So just send it to the email. Send it to Rick, R-I-C-K, period, A-D-R, at AOL.com. Oh, you're welcome. Frost TX Telegraph. Hello. The more I hoe down, the more I like it. What are you doing, hoeing down? Paul, is he at home doing the hoe down?
Did you see what cup I gave you?
Yeah. Wow. Did you know we sell a sticker that looks just like this? And we put this on a ordinary, inexpensive to buy, reusable cup
From the dollar store.
from the dollar store. So this is available for $6. You get yourself a cup and then put it on, and you'll have your own cocktail hour with Rick.
I
cup.
just wanted to say cheers.
Cheers to everybody. We haven't done a cheers all night. We're drinking vodka-based juices and soda. In the cocktail hour with Rick, there are people who do not drink, and there are people who do.
Click your glass against the monitor.
All right, I cannot read.
Oh,
In
Gmail
Espanol.
says he knows about Dan Bell because of you.
Oh,
Oh, Spidey, your fish shot of vodka? I hope it's Deep Eddies that'll help
so
you in the
who's
morning.
translating that?
What? Translating what?
Oh, via Jante Virtual.
I understand,
Lions-
hateful. I've been there.
I don't know what's going on. I'm lost.
I don't know. I think I have put that through the dishwasher, but there's no guarantee on those stickers. Or the cup from Dollar Tree.
Thank
Might
you,
wanna hit Marso's.
DJ Southpaw. Very nice of you to be the translator.
One of those subscription things.
What?
It's a you subscribe to transcribe stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. It's
Thanks,
an
DJ.
app of some type.
Rick mentioned to them about the gift in Spanish.
Oh, good. We are happy to give you a gift. And what is he? He just going by Tio? No,
Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry. I wish I could speak all languages and be totally able to communicate. Oh, Paul knows about Dan Bell because of me.
Yes.
Well,
I
you
told
know, thank you, Paul, for saying that. I'm glad to have helped introduce you to him. So I guess I'll be hearing from him soon. He wants to invite me down to the studio to see everything all set up and to record, of course, a podcast
I like
right
that,
there
Bourbon.
together,
I understood it too.
which would be real cool. I don't have to do anything but just sit down in a chair.
McCormick I haven't heard of it, but you should try Deep Eddies. It's distilled how many times?
10.
10 times.
Deep Eddies.
Let me tell you. Sometimes I drink too much, believe it or not. And I'm going to knock on wood. Really don't get a hangover from Deep Eddies.
You know what? Descend into the absurd. That's a very good idea.
I missed it. What I
Well, there was a boy not a boy, he was a man, but had the mind of a child. And he was led into a bathroom and murdered by pastors, unfortunately, to get insurance money on him. So it was really and they got caught.
Well, I'm
So
glad
that
they got
was
caught.
good. But
I wouldn't go to Lincoln Park.
poor man lost his life. Well, that's not a hard place to get to, and I don't know whether to be any success in doing a ghost box session there, but
I really don't
I'm
like
up to
Ghost
it.
Box.
I know you don't like
I
it.
can't stand the noise.
I know,
and,
I
ugh.
know, but I'm telling you, they work. They definitely do. I go quiet and then I turn on the box and I hear Rick as soon as I turn the damn thing on.
But did you tell him about Bo when we went to the graveyard?
We went to a graveyard in Florida to get more footage for another odd place. I have to try to do it, and I think I've settled on trying to show you some of it as day and some of it as night. The trouble with the location was the number of times I went there, it was so noisy, motorcycles mainly. They totally obliterated any attempt at trying to get good recordings of anything. But in spite of that, I did get some good recordings, a couple things that were
Thanks,
quite
Ben.
strange. So when I put this all together and I saved, of course, those recordings, which will be brought in, and I'll title them, of course, to help you out. So, but the point is, Bo was there with Darlene, and I was doing my thing. Bo didn't even want to go pee. He didn't want to be there.
Well, he did go pee.
Oh.
But he didn't want to really sniff around and find
Did-
different places.
Oh, I got
He
you.
had to pee, and he went and peed.
He peed, but he didn't do his
But when
normal
I
sniffing and
walked
such.
around, I was looking at some of the grave sites, and I was making different comments during the date because of the dates, and I was hoping they had a nice life, different
Right.
things like that, positive messages.
That was nice.
But Bo really didn't walk. When we got close to the car, he wanted to get to the car, and he went under the truck.
He went under.
Truck.
He drove up, ran up rather, and went under the truck. He's not a really shy dog. No, he just didn't like the location. That's what
I
it
agree,
was.
Bourbon Cat. The ghost box. Several people
I'm
didn't like it.
sorry, go Bourbon Cat. It's both
I believe that
FM and
they
AM,
have a sense.
and I can speed or slow up the frequency, and it can go forward or backward as well.
But
He saw the
wasn't
ghost just
crazy about
standing
it.
around.
He may have.
Yeah.
But I mean, he didn't act like something was coming at him or something was bothering me. He just didn't want to be there. He got under the truck.
Well, it comes to whether or not there is any success.
Well, he wasn't really ghost hunting. We went during the day. He didn't have, the only equipment he had, I think, was his phone and your camera.
Yeah, I
And
went to a.
we let Bo go with us so he wouldn't
Yeah.
be by himself in the house. And
Yeah.
in all honesty, when we got there, I had to pee so bad. I found a spot and did it in the bush.
I saw from a distance and laughed. So I put down my iPhone and used the voice recorder and let it run for a while, 40 minutes or so, in one location. At the same time, I went around with the Sony camcorder and shot different things, just tried to get a good collection of the images of this whole location. The interesting thing about this location is that it was an African American cemetery for the county it's in. in the 19th century. And it had been used by strange kind of connection. I think they were Greek,
He is a great dog, Ben.
and they were divers that would dive
Thanks, Celine.
for sponges in off the Greece islands or off the coast of Greece. So this was
Celine,
their
are
background.
you new?
So up in Tarpon Springs, Florida,
Oh,
lot
pretty.
of
That's
sponges
great,
there.
Gmail.
so they needed people who had the experience to dive and catch the sponges. These Greeks came and they worked with the African Americans who were all trying to do the same thing. And they actually worked together. And some of the graves in this Rose Cemetery are actually of those gentlemen that were Greek. There is actually a Greek cemetery of a family in this cemetery. It's a very nice, very attractive setting. But other than that, everybody else buried in the cemetery is largely African Americans. The
Hey, Mr.
cemetery
Doggy
had,
Dog.
unfortunately,
Kimbra.
periods of time when there was a lot of neglect. Things were even dumped there. It was like an open dump. And about 15 years ago, a group of people worked together to clean it up.
There was still a dumpster in there.
Yeah. We were introduced to, or I was introduced to this by Nick and Heidi Know, the Explorers on YouTube, or Ramones Core Radio. He is a punk music enthusiast, and he does some sound recording and editing for bands. He also is into ghost hunting, of course. So I got a lot of the history from him and the family that owns the land. So it's actually privately owned land. It is a registered property. National Historical Society has been registered and accepted as an historical place. And it's a future location. I'm not sure if it'll be the next episode. I have to come up with what I'm doing Friday for release this week. On a little shorter week because I'm already at Tuesday and I haven't started doing dip shit. But we'll see what happens when I get things together Wednesday. It's a possible something else, but I'd like to try to make another Odd Place episode this time. Got a number of people frantically begging me for more ghost hunting, more. And I am going to put the material up that is that, but I'm not all ghost hunting all the time. That's not just what I'm about. I got a couple other things I do. I might need to make an enema video. How to use an enema properly. Mike Clemens asked if I would do that for him, for his family.
No.
They have problems.
You read the directions.
Rick's Enema University. That'd be like going the world according to Rick Serra.
I'm going to be changing the subject real quick because you talked about, I heard the word aliens.
What about aliens?
And I heard American Indians.
Yeah.
Well, that reminds me of cowboys
and aliens,
which we watched last night. The only thing we could get on the TV was on the Sci-Fi channel.
All right, so
Harrison
Ford,
and who was 007?
It's Craig.
Craig.
David Daniel Craig.
They were both in this movie.
Yep. Really strange. You have James Bond and you have Indiana Jones. Alien enemas.
It was cowboys and aliens.
Cowboys and aliens.
It was funny.
It was not a
enjoyed
bad
It's
movie.
entertaining.
It's entertaining. Mr. Doggy Dog 68, what did you do? Need a cleansing? Go outside, grab the garden hose, and bend over. Just don't turn it up all the way.
Oh, Stephen Dick
Don't!
thought it was a god.
Oh my God, he blew his ass up! Mr. Doggy Dog, unfortunately, is being rushed to the hospital by ambulance right now. He prolapsed his entire anus and colon. His wife is walking behind him holding it. He's now getting into the ambulance. He has to lay down, face down on the stretcher. Wormy is in the ambulance, oddly enough, and cries at the sight of Mike's butt. It's a terrible scene. I'm sorry that this is happening near the end of the show, that something terrible would happen to somebody. Mike, why did you use the garden hose? I was just kidding with you. Oh, God. I'm sorry that I can't share the video feed that I am getting right now from his wife's cell phone, but I can tell you it is not that nice to watch. And the screaming from Mike is really, it's hard to take. Mike, could you just put a rag in your mouth and bite on it? Okay,
Stop.
we're tired of the noise.
I was
Damn.
trying to figure out if, I'm on the wrong place.
You're in the wrong place
I'm in the wrong
and the
place
right
at the
time. It could have been the right place, but it
The
have been the
right
wrong
time.
show. I've been in the right place.
I was trying
But
to
it might have
figure
been
out
the wrong
if there
time.
was a way for me to cut and paste into this chat, and I don't know how to do
I don't
it.
know how to do it. I've tried, I can't do it. No way to cut and paste, Poppy says. Wormy's enemas. Prolapsed? You don't even know what that is? It comes out. Not good. It's supposed to stay up this way, and it all is out. Put it back together. It's not good, Mike. Mike, I'm sorry. Are you gonna make it, Mike? The connection's getting bad. Mike. Phew. It's even worse than a hernia. It's actually separated. It's outside of his body cavity. It's not good. This could be curtains. This could be curtains for Mike. Life flight. Life flight, yes. That's what we need. We need life flight right now to whisk him off to the super bowel. You people are worse than me. Oh, you just can't take any more. Well, it's only 1 more minute. Hang on. It's been fun. I have 105 likes. I have a very nice total for the night from the super chatters. $160. Thank you so much.
I'll feed you in a couple minutes.
Antoinette, I'm not sure if you're still here. Danielle, anybody else, thank you so much for those who contributed. Thank you all by contributing your time and your presence and having fun with us.
Wow, Darby.
Thank you for putting up with me being tired and having to stop early and start late. I'm so sorry. But Friday at 8 o'clock, we'll be back. More lively, more insane. Let's see what we can get going on then.
Now he'll probably eat one more slice once he finishes up.
There may be a Saturday event.
What?
When it comes, I'll let you know, where I will have a live band that I've been in discussion with to do live music on my channel. So it may not be a cocktail hour with Rick, but it'll be a live concert. So you'll still enjoy if you would like. This band plays
That's right. This keeps
rock
with
and roll.
dogs for Namal and her mom.
Only
And let's be
three-piece
happy
band.
for Jennifer, whose husband came home today from
Yes,
the
Jim,
hospital.
glad you're home. Hope you get fully recovered. And then everything emotionally that you're recovering from before this, that'll take a lot longer. May God be with you all and give you guys the Holy Spirit you need to
Good night,
get through.
everyone. We're really glad that you came. We love talking to you.
Yeah, thank you for being with us for this time, as you do every cocktail hour with Rick. Prayers to everybody who needs one. There may be somebody in here right now who needs something and they didn't want to burden us, didn't want to say anything about it.
This house over here. Yeah, next one over. You're welcome.
So, oh, Nicole, thank you. Like I said, if I'd have come one at 6, you would have had a catatonic Rick. It wouldn't have been very fun. A second bottle of wine for Meat Puppet, and it might help him for the night. Well, thank you again from the bottom of our heart, with the beautiful sounds of my dog puppies barking,
Grandpuppies.
grand puppies. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.
Take care
We
of
love
yourselves.
you. We really
Have a
do.
good rest of your week. See you
Hey,
Friday.
Carla.
Friday at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Friday. Thank you all. God bless and peace.